Do you ever wonder what the world will look like in 50 or maybe even 500 years from now? The future is full of possibilities, and some of them are already being tested and developed. In this video, we'll show you 10 amazing future concepts that will shock and amaze you. Number 10. Celeste Servolto. Want to take a mind-blowing 6-hour trip to the edge of space? Yep, it's possible. And Celeste Servolto is going to make your dreams come true, like soon. Spearheaded by French startup Servolto in collaboration with the French Space Agency, this fancy balloon-shaped capsule is as big as Paris's fancy Sacré-Cœur. See how its shiny silver coat blends right into the cosmic scene. The inside is inspired by the groovy space vibes from the 60s and 70s, with huge windows that'll give you the most epic panoramic view. So, imagine the view. You'll be floating a whopping 25 kilometers above the ground, higher than any airplane ever goes. You'll see the Earth's curve and the vast darkness of space while munching on some fancy French food and sipping on fine wine. They also made sure there's Wi-Fi on board so that you can share those jaw-dropping, out-of-this-world moments on Instagram. Taking its first flight in 2024, Servolto is ready for action, and it only plans for 60 trips a year. But it does come with a hefty price tag of $132,000 per person. Number 9. VRCO XP4. We've always heard that the sky is no longer the limit, but Verco has taken it seriously by innovating their amazing X-Craft XP4, which is an electrical vertical takeoff and landing marvel. This incredible aircraft has been in the works since 2015, coming all the way from the UK. But in 2021, Verco joined forces with the awesome Aero Group from the US. This group brought their drone expertise and the amazing jaunt air mobility to the table. Guess what? The XP4 might even get certified by 2023 or 2024. That means you can actually hop on this incredible flying machine as early as 2025. Thanks to their lightweight materials, these eVTOLs will soar through the sky at speeds of over 160 knots. They've got fancy tech like detection and avoidance systems, a parachute just in case, and even crash prevention systems for those low-altitude flights. Number 8. SpaceX Heavy Moon Base. SpaceX and NASA are teaming up to send humans back to the moon. And let me tell you, it's going to be an amazing adventure. So, here's the plan. NASA has this supersized rocket called the Space Launch System, and they've got the Orion spacecraft that'll take astronauts close to the moon. The Artemis 2 is coming up in 2024, and this time, astronauts will actually orbit the moon in the same path as Artemis 1. The next part is Artemis 3, where the goal is to land humans on the moon's surface. Originally planned for 2024, it's now looking more like 2028 due to some logistical challenges. The timeline may have changed, but the determination hasn't. This is where SpaceX comes in. They're developing the Human Landing System that will transport astronauts from the Orion spacecraft to the lunar surface. This HSL is going to be the first time this innovative spacecraft takes off, pending approval from the FAA. Of course, there'll be challenges and obstacles along the way, but with the SLS and Orion nearing lunar orbit and the Starship getting ready for its debut, the pieces are falling into place for an incredible return to the moon. Number 7. My Eye Pro. Ever heard of those glasses that can read faces? Pretty cool, right? Well, Orcam's My Eye Pro is a fancy futuristic concept that won a bunch of awards at CES 2022. This amazing gadget is specifically designed to help visually impaired people navigate the world with ease. It can read both printed and digital text out loud, recognize faces, and even identify products. Now, let's talk about the hardware itself. The My Eye Pro has been upgraded big time. It's got a faster processor, dual microphones, and an extended battery life. Plus, the way it attaches to your glasses has been improved too. All these enhancements mean quicker power-up times and better responsiveness for all the cool features like gesture recognition, barcode, banknote identification, and smart reading, all without the need for an internet connection. Number 6. Buick Wildcat EV. Buick is giving us a sneak peek into their electric vehicle dreams with the eye-catching Wildcat EV concept. Although it won't be hitting the streets, it's paving the way for some cool Buick Tri-Shield designs to come. For instance, the first Electra EV SUV. This SUV is set to make its grand entrance in 2024, with sales starting in 2025. It's going to share a platform with the Cadillac Lyriq and might come with a powerful 100 kilowatt Ultium battery pack. That means a range of over 300 miles. This whole new design direction will kick off with a conventional gas engine SUV, which will be unveiled later this year. And then, this EV will make its debut a year later, showing that Buick is stylishly committed to an electric future. Number 5. WaterGen Water RVs. WaterGen Limited, the trailblazers in creating water out of thin air, just introduced the world's first water generator for RVs and campers. And it's a game changer. This genius device taps into the humidity in the air and produces 10 gallons of pure drinking water every single day. The best part? It works without needing any external water sources, and it can also operate in a wide range of temperatures and humidity levels. The WaterGen onboard can easily connect to any 12-volt power supply like batteries or solar panels, so you don't have to worry about running out of juice. Before Niostem. This fancy German startup is making waves with its groundbreaking smart wearable that tackles hair loss head-on. They've done some serious stem cell research for over 15 years and put in 4 years of hard work to develop this game-changing device. And it's not just effective, it's 6 times faster than any other treatments out there. All that without any nasty side effects. In clinical trials, the results were nothing short of amazing. Within just 3 months, participants noticed a significant decrease in hair loss, and in just 6 months, boom, hair regrowth like never before. On average, patients also experienced a 19.3% increase in hair density and a 9% increase in thickness. And yes, you can use it right in the comfort of your own home. Number 3. Kona Aircraft. The aviation industry is taking to the skies of sustainability and working hard to reduce its carbon footprint. One exciting project you should know about is the Nautilus Kona aircraft. Nautilus is teaming up with Zero Avia to offer a hydrogen-electric powertrain called the ZA600. They're currently testing it and aiming to get it certified for commercial use by 2025. See how beautifully the Kona completed its test flight. Now, what's really cool about the Nautilus Kona is its sleek blended wing design. It creates more space inside the aircraft, perfect for fitting those hydrogen powertrains that are lighter than batteries. Plus, it boosts cargo capacity and lift generation. Compared to conventional aircraft of similar size, it can carry a whopping 60% more cargo while cutting down on emissions. It's a win-win. Number 2. The world's first floating city prototype. The UN Habitat, the coastal city of Busan, and the Oceanics are working together to tackle one of the biggest challenges we face: rising sea levels caused by climate change. Since 1880, the average sea level has gone up by about 8 to 9 inches, and a good chunk of that increase has happened in just the past 25 years. So, the Oceanics Busan prototype will be made up of 3 floating platforms spread across 15.5 acres, and it's going to be home to around 12,000 lucky citizens. These floating cities will be secured to the ocean floor, so they can handle the rising and falling of water levels. And it won't make residents sick either. These platforms will be linked by bridges, and each one will have its own purpose. One for people to live in, another for visitors to stay, and a third as a hub for research and co-working. Plus, they're even planning hydroponic agriculture facilities. Number 1. HSP Magnavem. This concept aircraft can go as fast as 1,150 miles per hour, and it can fly from London to New York in just 3 hours. How? Well, this Supersonic has 3 cool ramjets that push it to supersonic speeds. This giant 70-meter-long, 590,000-kilogram beast of an aircraft is powered by a mini fusion reactor tucked away beneath the passenger decks. Plus, this massive double-decker can comfortably fit up to 500 travelers. To make it all even cooler, the concept aircraft has AI-assisted pilots with laser guidance systems to keep a close eye on the engine and help with navigation. And that's all for today. If you like these concepts, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.